rather. Just taking a break off Vamp. We're playing Would You Rather. I've been meaning to play this game for a while. I wanted to play this game for a while. This very well may be the game I play on Twitch, rather. I'm about to text my friend to see who would like to join me for Twitch. Anyone who's from reality knows him as Jim. He's a cool dude, pretty chill. Alright, so we're a little simple. They give you two options, you pick one. You feel like a horrible person in the end, and you try and justify it to everyone else. So, would you rather string your opponent along for the entire fight, or crush him in the end? So, would you rather be, so essentially it's like, would you rather be an anime villain, where you're just like, I've only used 30% of my power, or crush him, because if I'm not saving it. The first comment is why devastate when I do toys, because I'm not cool. I'd crush him because if I string him along, there's always a chance they'll turn it around. Yeah. Alright, speak every language except the language of the country you're currently in. Speak only the language of the country you're currently in, but know the meaning of every single word in that language. Alright, so there is one of the reasons I'm not playing Vamp for the memories is because for some reason my ear is like clogged, and I've been trying all morning to clog it. And it's a bunch of stuff. Well, that's a good point. Considering when you change countries, the language would change, you would be pretty well set. Would it change? Oh yeah, it says currently and not just the one you're in, so yeah. I'll have to do this one. Get rid of like Colossus. Get away so I don't have to see these. I don't know. If there's a way, tell me. Prevent World War II. Win a life-changing amount of money. Yeah, a lot. Save countless lives. Be rich. Life. Money. Money. Life. I'll prevent World War II. Really? Alright, beating Hitler census, why people are so good. Really? More people choose the money than to prevent World War II? That's just messed up. That's stupid. Yo, greedy. Yo, greedy people. Know exactly what happened in Area 51? Except $1 million. $1 million. I couldn't care less about Area 51. I found it almost kind of, like, pointless to storm it back when that was a thing. Like, not pointless, I just can't care less. I'll take $1 million. See the future, change the past. See the future. Because is it just the current future, or like, if every time you, what if it was like one of those things where every time you see the future, a new future is created because you have the knowledge? Share market and lottery, here I come. I like the way you think. Yeah. It's not all just about death board and stuff and all that. Like, what if seeing the future changes the future, and so you can see multiple futures? And then again, once you see a future thing, that future's no longer that one. Cheese grate your upper arm. Ow. Slide down a fireman pole covered in tacks into a pool of rubbing alcohol. Also, ow. That is, oh. One's essentially grinding a cactus against you and then turn it into alcohol, and the other one's, ooh. See, I'm leaning more towards this one. Yeah, I'm leaning more towards this one, and let me tell you why. Never said which way the text were facing. Well, okay, there's another thing. But here's why, okay? Essentially, if I'm cheese grading my own arm, effectively doing it myself, which means I'm gonna have to will myself to do this. But if I'm sliding down a fireman's pole, then it'll be easier on me because it's just one slide down. As soon as you're down, it's done. But if you cheese grading your own arm, well, I guess it doesn't say how many times you have to cheese grade it. Yeah. But like you actually have to apply the force and consciously do that. So, yeah. Really? 59% of you would rather cheese grade your upper arm. Would that be your forearm or your bicep? Tag for pain and suffering. Yeah. Oh, you must be naked sliding down the pole. Yeah, I'd still take, and then again, how tightly do you have to hold on to the pole? Would really be a deciding factor. Be extremely paranoid or extremely naive. So you can either be safe, well not exactly safe, but like cautious, or dumb. Well, would you be dumb? No. You'd be socially dumb. But because you're so naive, you can be happy. But because you're so naive, you're just going to get hurt over and over again by people who aren't as naive or paranoid. Really? Really? Extremely naive. Because if you're naive, you're just going to continuously trust the people who are hurting you, right? I mean, it's saying you're naive, not emotionally numb. At least when you're paranoid and like you do decide to trust someone, which will take a lot just to be that. You're still just, I don't know. Some people are not smart. Never tie your shoes again, or never untangle headphone wires again. I have wireless headphones, and my shoes are always tied. I don't really mind tying my shoes. Wait, no, that was never up. I meant to do untangled headphones. I'm stupid. Because it gets done by magic. So I'd rather never have to. God. Tangled headphones. See, tangled stuff like that isn't a big problem for me. Communicate with animals, speak every language fluently. Does that include dogs, cat, mouse? I get bored really fast. Wait, yeah, don't animals speak a language? Animals speak a language, and if you can do every language fluently, you'll be able to talk to animals. So that's a mute point. Because it's like communicating with animals, which, yeah, it could be fun, except for when it's not, and it's like complaining and bitching about everything. But then you got speak every language fluently. Cats talk, dogs talk, animals talk. So if you're able to speak that fluently, you're allowed to realistically mimic animal noises, but also speak them. Well, it's not speak, not understand. You'd be able to realistically make animal noises. You wouldn't know what you're saying, but just imagine the fun you could have with that. Not to mention, they would understand you. Effectively, you could tell them what to do. And if you're speaking a language, you shouldn't be too hard to understand it. Yeah. Live in ancient Rome or live in ancient Greece? I think Greece is more technologically advanced. I may be wrong about that. Be able to pop up all your pimples at once? They would crack all your joints at once. Ooh, yes. Crack my joints. Hit me with a, not a steamroller, but, is it a steamroller? What in, like, artifacts? Not artifacts. The heavy duty machines that, like, flatten to the ground. Either be girls that have, one really cool party trick, and two always have, capital joints. Yeah, crack your bones, definitely. Imagine how satisfying that will feel, and, like, be, like, feel and hear. Like, I know some people can't handle, like, when you crack your bones. I, I like the, I like the, not only the sound of me cracking my bones, which sounds weird, but I also like the feeling. But, like, imagine you just go crack your knuckles, and all of a sudden your joints in your back crack, your knee pops just the right way. Um, what's your favorite movie on repeat for a full day? Watch Nick and Nora's Infinite Playlist once. I don't know what Nick and Nora's Infinite Playlist is, but I'll watch my favorite movie all day. Maybe I'll find something new about it. Yeah, I don't know what Nick and Nora's Infinite Playlist is. Find out your girlfriend's pregnant, as in the next 10 seconds, find out you can never have kids again. I have a girlfriend, so it wouldn't matter if she was pregnant. I mean, yeah, sure. Now that he mentioned it, yeah, oops, nice. He mentioned it, he brought it up. I ain't got a girlfriend, so I ain't gotta worry about that. Some random chick came up and said, yo, I'm pregnant with your child. Ain't my phone. Have an iPad, have an iPhone. iPad. iPhone, really? I already have an iPhone. I have like two, and that's more than enough. Burger McDonald's, Burger King. I love me some Burger King. I love Burger King more than I love McDonald's. Sorry, but I think Burger King would have better ethics. Not to mention that I prefer them to McDonald's anyway. Not just food wise. Yeah, I prefer Burger. I take Burger King any day of the week over McDonald's. Live in a Doctor Who universe, live in a Star Wars universe. I don't watch any of these, so yeah, I haven't watched any of these, so I'm just gonna go with Doctor Who. Really, Star Wars? Well, I guess in the Star Wars universe you have the Force. Crap, can I redo it? No. Go back in time and correct the single biggest mistake of your life? Go way back in time and come up with the Pythagorean theorem before Pythagoras so you can have an equation named after you. I don't know the Pythagorean theorem, but this is implying that I do. And I haven't really made any biggest mistakes I'd like to change yet. So, let's do that. Really? Why do people making some mistakes? Well, then again, if you just have the equation named on you, then that wouldn't really help much. You'd be immediately sent back to the present after your action. No double dipping. If you owned a time machine, would you rather it be a DeLorean or a telephone booth? Definitely that. Just imagine that. Well, I guess if a DeLorean is in that portal. Live a life of Amy Pond with a what? Live the life of Amy Pond with the Doctor in the TARDIS. Oh, okay, another Doctor Who. Live a life alongside Sammy Betts. I love Supernatural. Supernatural is a good show on my ass. Would you rather live with ghosts and demons and the Doctor Who? You ever seen Supernatural? Damn. I would do anything just to get near Misha Collins. He's not even a main character. Yeah, I've watched Supernatural since I was young. It was something my family used to watch a lot. And yeah, I'd definitely take that Impala over the TARDIS. Be an orc or be a night elf? Night elf. Elegant. Elegance. Easy. Be able to only speak lull speak? What the hell is lull speak? Or be able to type in 1337 I don't know either of these, but this one seems more interesting. And apparently a lot of people agree with me. Do you heavy smoker or heavy drinker? Easy. Eat a tablespoon of salt, tablespoon of cinnamon. Yeah. Salt. Okay, listen to only one song for the rest of your life. Listen to no music for the rest of your life. No music. That one song would become torture after a while. Really? Everything, the song would play and play from everything on the radio, or the places you hear the music. Really? A lot of people would rather listen to the same song. After like 3 days of that, it'd just be torture. Like, without question. Twitter bird. If you had to, would you rather Twitter bird, WWF Panda? I don't know if the WWF Panda, but I could go from Twitter bird. And 70% of people agree with me. Have all expenses paid, 2-month vacations in France, be on the moon for 1 hour. Okay, it says be on the moon, but this one also says all expenses paid, which makes me think that I'm going to have to pay to be on the moon, which is very much expensive, because it doesn't say it's all paid for the moon. It does say it's all paid for here, and France sounds like a fun place to go. And yes, the smart people agree with me. Of course the smart people agree with me. They're smart. Be disemboweled by a Japanese sushi set served on the platter to Justin Bieber, or run through a pride of starving lions wearing Lady Gaga meat dress. So either mauled to death by a bunch of kittens, or served to Justin Bieber, mauled to death. Because it doesn't say you die, you can, as unlikely as it is, at least you could go to the pearly gate saying that you got one stock into you jab the lion. That's probably too. Have supernatural agility or strength and intelligence? Strength and intelligence. Because if you have super strength and you're also super fast by default, you probably wouldn't have the stamina to live in a treehouse or live in a floating house. I'm afraid of heights. I have a deep fear of heights. I would not be able to. Constantly stumble when walking, constantly stutter when speaking. I do both of these things. I still stutter. The stutter makes it hard to spell. I do both of these things. It's just one's more of a threat to my life than the other by a slight margin. If you're tripping, it could be like a movie and you accidentally impale yourself. Have 3 hours of sleep every day. Have to sleep 15 hours every day. Have to sleep. Like you have to sleep 15 hours. I already know this one's probably going to get most. But if I have to sleep 3 hours a day, that's easy. If I have to sleep 15 hours a day, that's not very easy. You ever try to fall asleep when you're full awake? Yeah, no. I'd rather go to... Really? I think people would rather sleep for 15 hours. What's up? Hey, would you rather sleep for 3 hours or 15 hours if you had to?
3 hours.
Really? I figured people would go 15. Because it's just more sleep. Be a werewolf or be a vampire? Well, no question. Forget who you were. Forget who everyone you know is. Right? Those close to you would not disappear, but you would not remember anything about them. You can rebuild with time, but you still don't have lost. You will not get lost memories back. Not really nice. The description of it. What would you rather do?
Who I am. I don't even know who I am.
Forget who you were? Well, who's to say you won't just revert back to who you were? Who's to say you weren't just revert back to who you were? Hey, can you do me a favor? Can you hand me one of my waters from the freezer? I forget who I was because that sounds like a movie plot. Own a baby otter or a messenger owl. That would be so much fun for owning a baby otter or a messenger owl. I'm assuming the fact that it's a messenger owl is already trained. Don't mind me, I'm just eating my ice. So yeah, easy. Be Wolverine, Iron Man. Wolverine's immoral, he has his human background, his bone clothes. Iron Man is rich. Wolverine, Iron Man. Iron Man is rich.
Yeah, Wolverine has this.
Wolverine's rich? How's he rich? Are you kidding me? How the hell does plain ass Iron Man get more votes than badass and indestructible Wolverine? Also, what do you think happens when you die, smart man? It's called natural selection. The smart ones get to live together. What the hell? You know Wolverine can be killed. I'm pretty sure Tony Stark can create a weapon that vaporizes it when it hits. Alright, so people are stupid and pick Wolverine. Iron Man. Okay, not only is Iron Man rich, he has the Iron Man suit. Yes, satellites everywhere. I bet his Wi-Fi never stalls. But he has his own Wi-Fi, literally does. So yourself and not being able to clean yourself or change clothes for a week. Wear the same clothes for a year. I'd rather wear the same clothes for a year because then you can just jump in the shower with them. Imagine. Huh? Alright, can you put me the other bottles in the fridge for me? Because if you're wearing the same clothes and you can't take them off, jump in the shower with them. You know, and then air dry it. You can't shower them after sell. It was, or it was, your clothes when you're washing. You may not layer clothes on top or strip, therefore you must keep shorts on in the winter and pants and sweaters in the summer. Sweat in them. You must resume everyday activities, i.e. going to work, school, and may not stay home. Shit. Fuck. Have your first name and quote Cletus end quote, or have your first name and quote Rusty end quote. Rusty. I'd rather be a Rusty than Cletus. Yeah. Have every question you've answered on the site come true. Live with the constant labor level pain for the rest of your life. Come true. You want to join for a video? You got a couple minutes left. Be able to talk to read minds, but you get a really bad headache after you use it. Be able to fly because you're afraid of heights. I am afraid of heights and I would love to fly. Doesn't say you have to fly high. Live in Boston or New York? New York. I've heard a lot of fun things. Be stung by 20 bees in random locations that kicks in the shins. Hard, 10 times. Shins. I'd rather break my knees than be stung by 20 bees. Eat 100 ants, 100 beetles, 50 beetles. Doesn't say if they'd be alive. Wow, people are just like... Be Aquaman, the Human Torch. Maintain eye contact with other person while eating a banana. Move your head down to the banana. One's more normal than the other, obviously. And still you learn how to, guitar. I've always wanted to learn how to do a guitar. I want to be campfire guitar guy. I drinking nothing but ice. That really invigorates the soul. Being in the Army or being in the Marine Corps? Marines. Yes. Have your stomach pulled out of your mouth. Have your brain pulled out of your eye socket. Oh my god. Yeah, pain and suffer. All while still alive, fully conscious. Every time let's play. What's a shorter distance, I guess? Be stuck in a room with dead bodies, eat 5 spiders. Again, it doesn't say they have to be alive or raw. The spiders would not kill you. Being in a room with dead bodies would. Be a regular on the daily soap opera. Make a one-line cameos in 3 large Hollywood blockbusters. But yes, yes, take me. Be famous for inventing the whoopee cushion. Be famous for inventing snap bracelets. Really? Whoopee cushions? I feel like I use slap bracelets more than I've ever used whoopee cushions as a prank. Only write in cursive, only type in caps. Cursive. At least it's fancy. I like to use fancy. Be the first to die, the last to die. You have no control of the type of death. Yeah, sure. I'll be the first to die. Be a content failure or not happy success. Success. Really? Really? Y'all rather be failures? Be married to someone that doesn't love you. Be married to someone that, you don't love. Either one of these seems toxic. Resurrect your favorite canceled show, of all time for one season. Can't even say the show. Resurrect. Generator X needs more sequels. Or Ben 10, I guess. Those are like my 2 childhood shows. And I love them both. And it was directly 50-50. I guess this one did win. It did. Wow. Go to prison for 5 years, get punched hard in the face every hour, of every day for 5 years. Like, once every hour? Like, I know, because it doesn't say how hard. You can literally just... prison twice getting punched and raped and shanked. Eat a zombie or be eaten by a zombie? Eat a zombie. Team up with Walter White and breaking up with Jackson Teller, the Sons of Anarchy. I don't know this one. I barely know this one. Be bold everywhere. Be albino. I'm essentially already albino. Drive 200 miles well over the legal drunken limit. Drive 200 miles after being awake for 72 hours straight. Wouldn't you be like hyper aware at that point? Yeah, like, wouldn't you be hyper aware? Eat fast food burgers every night, eat Chinese burgers. I'm a burger dude. I love burgers. I love burgers many times. Get gas every time you're around the sex you're attracted to. Barf every time you kiss. Oh, this one, because that one just makes both people suffer. Imagine kissing someone and they burp in your mouth. Ugh. Sit or stand? Stand. Sitting gets uncomfortable after a while, and standing you're just like, yeah. Live in a library where books are your only form of entertainment, and presence that where you have access to any channel on TV. Library. I do not mind reading. Not to mention you'll be able to study and learn and all that. Pee your pants once every day at a random time. Poop your pants once every day at a random time. Pee. 11% of you would rather like poop your pants. Face a zombie attack or shark attack zombie attack. One's clearly more badass than the other, and she's more realistic. Have a smile every waking hour. Have to laugh loudly every 30 minutes. Smile. It doesn't say awkward smile. It does not say awkward smile. You can use just like a gentle smile, and people just confuse that for happiness. Watch The Sandlot. Watch The Goonies. I've at least heard of The Goonies. A lot of these things. Watch Lost. The Office. I heard The Office was funny. I don't watch a lot of TV. I'm more of a YouTube. Be attractive, but get punched in the face every morning would be ugly. But one of these, I'm already. You have executed for 10 seconds, get zapped for 20. Slapped for 20 times. Again, it doesn't say how hard. It does not say how hard. Yeah, I'm gonna go for it. Damn. Be a carrot or a cucumber? Burp confetti or fart bliss? Burp confetti. Have to live Adolf Hitler's life. Joseph Stalin's life. Would not be able to fundamentally change what happened. Oh, okay. I know about Hitler. I know what he's done. I don't know a lot about Stalin. So let's see what he did. Be a slave in pre-Civil War style. Be a slave in ancient Egypt. Yeah. Burp extremely loudly every 30 seconds, or let out smelly, long-lasting fart every 5 minutes. That seems like less something. Vacation, one summer in Gravity Falls. Enter one season of Total Drama Island, but get third place. What happens if you get third place? Gravity Falls. Super Smash Bros. or Legend of Zelda Hyrule Warriors. I've only played Super Smash Bros. I'm also not a big gamer, what do you think about it? British accent? British. Sophisticated. NASCAR driver, horse jumping NASCAR. Sneeze every 3 minutes. Always have the sensation to sneeze, but never do. Eventually, you just get used to that sensation. Always have to. Okay, yeah. I'll do one more before I go. Have everybody stare awkwardly. Have everyone look away in disgust. Staring awkwardly because they were nervous because of how hot you were. Yes. Wear the KKK robes for life. Tattoo swastikas on both your cheeks. Alright, and this is where I will end it. I will not answer that. Because I want to do that. Anyway. This has been Would You Rather. Let me know if you would do anything differently, if you pick any, other answers, or, hell, even if you played this game, you got the same questions as me. Or the same answers. So, I'll leave this off now. Goodbye.